Hi students, welcome back to my channel Evolve Solving Physics. Today we are going to discuss a new topic in motion in a plane, that is direction cosines. We have already discussed that how mathematically a vector can be written and how an angle can be found for an axis. So we discussed that angle for only one axis, that is x axis, is tan theta is equal to ay by ax, that is y component by x component. So here we can find only angle for only one axis. Here we can find the angle for only one axis, that is x axis, that is y component by x component. For two-dimensional rectangular component or three-dimensional rectangular component, with the help of tan theta we can find only angle for one axis. So with the help of direction cosines we can find the angle for any axis, x, y, z axis. With the help of direction cosines we can find the angle for x, y, z axis. What are direction cosines? So now we are going to discuss what are direction cosines, how we can find the angles for x, y, z axis. So here the direction cosines are L, M and N of a vector A bar. The direction cosines for the given vector, I am considering the A bar vector. So A bar vector has how many components along three rectangular components? 3. Ax, Ay and Az are three components of a vector A bar, and its unit vectors are I cap, j cap and k cap. Here the direction cosines LMN of a vector A bar are the cosines of angles alpha, beta and gamma made with vector, that is A bar, along xyz axis. Here you can observe that here alpha is the angle made with A bar vector and x axis. So here beta is the angle made with the vector A bar and y axis, and gamma is the angle made with the vector A bar and z axis. You can see that with the, here angle is made with A bar and z axis. So with the help of direction cosines we can find the angle. How we can write the direction cosines here? So L is the direction cosine for the angle alpha. So cos alpha is equal to, so I said that A bar component along AX is, so here alpha is the angle made with the vector A bar and x axis. So what is cos alpha? You know that cos alpha means adjacent by hypotenuse. So you know that this is a vector A bar and the magnitude is considered as A. I said in previous class the magnitude is considered as A and magnitude and direction is considered as A bar. So alpha is the angle made with A bar and x axis. So cos alpha means adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent here? AX. By hypotenuse, what is hypotenuse here? A. So adjacent by hypotenuse, AX by A. This is cos alpha. So this is the angle made with A bar and x axis, that is cos alpha, and L is the direction cosine. So L equals to cos alpha equals to AX by A, and M is direction cosine for cos beta is equal to, cos beta is A bar and y axis. So adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent here? So here A bar vector will represent hypotenuse here. So AY by A. AY by A. Here we are writing only component by magnitude. So we have discussed in previous class how we wrote cos and sine adjacent by hypotenuse. So what is here adjacent? And here AX, AY, AZ are the magnitudes along XYZ axis, that is components of the object along XYZ axis, that is A bar. So and N equals to cos gamma, that is adjacent by hypotenuse. What will be here? AZ by A. AZ by A. So these are the direction cosines along x, y, z axis. So cos alpha equals to ax by a, cos beta equals to ay by a, and cos gamma equals to az by a. What is a here? Magnitude of a vector. Here a is the magnitude of a vector, and ax, ay, az are components of a vector, that is a bar. So a is the magnitude of a vector a bar, and ax, ay, az are the components of vector a bar. So cos alpha is ax by a, cos beta is ay by a, cos gamma is az by a. This is the angle made along vector a bar and x axis. A bar and x axis. And this is the angle made for a bar and y axis, and this is the angle made for a bar and z axis. So this is how we can find the angles for a given vector. Now cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma. Now I am making squaring on both sides and adding. So I am making this as squaring and adding all these terms here. So squaring means squaring and adding. Cos square alpha, cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to ax by a whole square plus ay by a whole square plus az by a whole square. So what you will get here? Ax square by a square plus ay square by a square plus az square by a square. Here you can observe that the denominators are common here. So make the LCM a square, that is ax square plus ay square plus az square. So you know that how you can calculate the magnitude for a bar vector. So you can find the magnitude as under root a square ax square plus ay square plus az square. So you know that a bar vector is written as ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. So its magnitude is written as square root of sum of squares of component of vector under root ax square plus ay square plus az square. So this can be written as, this is magnitude of vector a bar. So magnitude of vector a bar is scalar, that is a. I said that magnitude of any vector is scalar. So magnitude of a bar is a, that is a under root ax square plus ay square plus az square. Make squaring on both sides. A square equals to ax square plus ay square plus az square 1 by 2 whole square. Squaring on both sides. Square root will be cancelled here. A square is equal to ax square plus ay square plus az square. So you can write ax square plus ay square plus az square as a square. So a square by, I am replacing this with this, by a square. A square will be cancelled 1. So cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is 1. So sum of squares of cosines of angles is equal to 1. So this is very important multiple choice question, that if cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is 1, then sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is equal to question mark. So what they will ask means, if they have given cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1, then what will be the sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma, that is equal to question mark. They will ask this form of question in multiple choice question. For suppose if they have given cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equals to 2, what will be this? Sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is equal to question mark. How you can find this means, so cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. You know that what is the formula? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So you want cos square theta, so cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So here in place of theta we have to replace alpha, beta and gamma. So cos square alpha can be written as 1 minus sin square alpha plus 1 minus sin square beta plus 1 minus sin square gamma is equal to 1. So 1 minus sin square alpha plus 1 minus sin square beta plus 1 minus sin square gamma, so is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 minus. So you have all minuses here. Take minus as common here. Minus common means sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is equal to 1. So if you multiply these minus sign with all this term, you will get upper value. Minus into plus, minus sin square alpha, minus into plus, minus sin square beta, minus into plus, minus sin square gamma. So I am sending these three to right hand side. I am sending these three to right hand side. Minus of sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square alpha is equal to, here it is plus 3. I am sending to right hand side means it will become minus 3. 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 means square beta plus sin square gamma is equal to minus 2. Here highest number sign is minus. So 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So minus minus will be cancelled. So sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is equal to 2. So this is how you can find the sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma by cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. With the help of these you can find these. For suppose if they have given these and they say to find this one, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equals to question mark. Same how you will find means sin square alpha means 1 minus cos square alpha. Sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is equal to 1. They have given this and they say to find cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to question mark. How you can find this? You know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. What you want here? You should replace sin as cos na. So sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So replace here. In place of sin square alpha, you should write 1 minus cos square alpha. Sin square beta means 1 minus cos square beta. Sin square gamma means 1 minus cos square gamma. So by replacing that, you will get cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma has answered. That will be 2 itself. So just replace that. What they have given? Sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is equal to 1. So I said that sin square alpha means 1 minus cos square alpha plus 1 minus cos square beta plus 1 minus sin square cos square gamma is equal to 1. Same 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 minus of cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. Send it to right hand side. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. Minus minus will be cancelled. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 2. So in this way you have to calculate. How easily you can find this? Similarly, if they have given this value, you have to find that value means same, replace it 1 minus sin square alpha plus 1 minus sin square beta plus 1 minus sin square gamma. You will get the another answer. That is, answer will be 1. That is 1. So if you have any doubts on this topic, just comment me in comment box. Just remember that with the help of angle alpha, you can find the angle for x-axis. With the angle beta, you can find the angle for y-axis, and with the help of gamma, you can find the angle for z-axis. So cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma are the direction cosines, that is L, M, N. L means cos alpha, M means cos beta and N means cos gamma. These are the direction cosines for x, y, z axis with the vector a bar.